Prince Harry's UK return. King Charles wants to see him, but only if, when Prince Harry visited his father, King Charles, following his cancer diagnosis in February, it made headlines from his previous quick trip to the UK. The father and kid hardly had an hour together back then before they parted ways. According to a Mirror story, Charles's recuperation is going quite well, to the point where the king may reclaim some of his regal responsibilities. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. His outward appearance at the University College Hospital Macmillan Centre earlier this week verified the allegations. In honour of the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games, the Duke of Sussex is returning to the UK. On Wednesday, May 8th, he is supposedly scheduled to attend the Thanksgiving ceremony at St Paul's Cathedral in London. This will be his first significant UK appearance since he broke away from his royal duties. Once more, it appears that he will be travelling alone to the UK without Meghan Markle. According to a royal specialist, King Charles would prefer to visit his son when he returns to the UK, as reported by the Mirror. But he is said to have placed a stringent requirement on it. According to Ingrid Seward, editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine, Prince Harry's living circumstances while in London will determine whether or not King Charles decides to meet him. According to the royal insider, Harry will have the security protection he so desires if he remains in a royal setting. He would also be able to meet his father in private thanks to this arrangement. Harry would be less inclined to utilize it as a PR opportunity. In addition, Charles would wish to visit his son, Seward continued, and he had business at Buckingham Palace, including his weekly session with the Prime Minister. It was even known that Harry was staying in hotels temporarily during his prior visit to the UK since he had no home base to fall back on. Similar to Harry's previous visit to the UK, this one might also end up being short, but maybe not as short as the last one because Monday is Prince Archie's 5th birthday. Harry would never have done that before since he has always placed such a high value on being present, according to Seward. Following his return to his homeland, Markle will go with him to Nigeria, where they have been invited by the Chief of Defence Staff of that nation. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, according to a royal expert, ruined Charles' first year as king. On May 6, 2024, Charles commemorated the first anniversary of his coronation. Right now, he's fighting cancer. According to royal analyst Richard Fitzwilliams, Charles experienced the most difficult moments because of Harry and Meghan. He stated that he thinks the Duke and Duchess of Sussex retaliated following their removal from Frogmore Cottage, a home they believed would always be there for them. Fitzwilliams told The Sun, "The facts with Harry and Meghan are that after Spare, he decided it was enough, so he had them ejected from Frogmore Cottage, and I don't think they expected that. They didn't enjoy it, to be sure." However, the disclosures made in Spare, which was Harry's memoir, and not just the criticisms of the royal family in that book and the interviews that surrounded it, which, of course, a lot of people watched, were his responsibility. Fitzwilliams stated that the disclosures in Harry's memoir, which were published in January of last year, had a significant effect on Charles' reign. Spare's poorly thought-out move gave the impression that he lacked guidance, but attacking Queen Camilla was obviously out of bounds, as the press he despises pointed out, he stated. Thus, it was crucial that the king took the actions that he did. Fitzwilliams asserted that Harry and Meghan monetized their family ties. He declared that it was entirely right to have done it, adding that there's no doubt that evicting the Sussexes from their abode in the UK was something that expressed enormous royal displeasure. He went on, "There's no doubt that the argument she had with Omid Scobie later in the year and everything else was also very, very harmful. However, what one isn't going to grasp right now is that the Sussexes make money off of their royal family connections. It looks like they will always be in the headlines, and their actions and decisions clearly matter to them," he continued.